Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today we got ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So alright, we have this beautiful blue Model Y here. It's the blue with the white interior. A beautiful combination. And let's do ourselves a quality check. And at the end, we're going to give this either a pass or a fail. So let's start off by looking at the left side. So far, so good. And then let's look at the bumper. The hood, making sure that it's flush with the fender. And then on to the right side. Let's take a look at these wheels. And these are the upgraded wheels that will cost you a pretty penny. If you don't want to buy these wheels, you can choose to have the standard wheels and just powder coat them. So let's take a look at the driver's side door, and it's good so far. Let's see over here. Let's check this panel over here, and it's flush, and yes, it is flush, and that's what we want to see. Easy way to tell if the vehicle is built flush is if to rub one finger from this panel to this panel, and you'll be able to tell just by feel. Now over here, I do wish the gap is a little bit thinner, but it's not that bad. I've seen worse. And this gap over here on the left side, which we normally see a little bit too big, but this is all right. It's not that bad. And let's check the light to see if it's flush, and it is flush. That's a great sign so far. Now, okay, to be honest with you, this light and this light seems a little bit different. See, if you look closely, this light here is a little bit in further, so I would prefer if this light came a little bit out, but yeah, so that is an issue. Now let's check the right side rear. Oh, beautiful. Look how tight that panel is. I wish the left side panel was as great as the right side rear. So let's move along here and over to the passenger rear door that normally find that is out, poking out, and it's fine. This door handle pokes out a little bit, but besides that, I will definitely give this a pass. Remember, after you've done a thorough examination of the exterior, that's when you want to move into the interior. You want to check the seats, you want to check your steering wheel, you want to check your center console, you want to check the software, you want to check your glass, your roof, up and under your seats, and then you move to the back seats. You want to check that your seat folds properly. Then you want to move on to the trunk. Check every single thing, just don't rush your delivery. So let's move on to another Model Y. So we have this red Model Y here, and let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the front, and then let's take a look at the right side. And this is the performance. Now let's take a look at the driver's side door. See if it's flush. And this door pokes out a little bit, so that is an issue. Now let's check if the rear door is flush. And over here, this panel's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, remember to take a look at your spoiler. Look at the left side, and then move on to the right. Check the rear lights to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check the other light, and it is flush. Now let's check the other end of the spoiler to see if it's attached on properly. Now moving on to the right side door. And then on top of here, to see this panel over here, it's flush. Right side rear door is flush. That door panel does poke out a little bit. Check all 4 tires. So I do like what I see from this performance, and I definitely would give this a pass. Now let's move on to another Model Y. So we have our final Model Y right here, and let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the right here, the hood, and then the bumper, and then the right side. And let's take a look at the wheels. Now let's take a look at the driver's side door. Check if it's flush, and it is flush. Beautiful. And that's what we want to see. So that gap over here, I do wish it was a little bit tighter, and we'll compare it to the right side. But yeah, this is an issue over here. The gap's just a little bit too big. So yeah, this Model Y does have an issue. Just check the rear lights on the left side, and then let's move on to the right side. And they forgot to peel the sticker off over here, but that is fine. So let's look at the right side, and remember that panel that we seen on the other side. Now look at that gap on the right side. See how thin it is? This is what we want to see, and this is the size of the gap that we want to see. But also there's a little bit space in there. And okay, this door is poking out a little bit. So this Model Y here does have a few issues, and unfortunately it's a fail. So we've gotten a chance to look over a few Model Ys today, and some of them were passes and some of them were fails. And that's the thing with Tesla. Not each car is built the same. So if you're thinking about ordering a Model Y, S, Y, X, even a Cybertruck, now's the best time to do it. Why? Because the orders are through the roof. They have increased prices. So the demand is just further than they ever expected. And they've just been able to open the Giga Berlin factory and the Giga Texas factory. So look out for production to be ramped up, and eventually the longer wait time should shorten after they have all factories producing vehicles at the same time. So that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.